oceans and that. No one understands the power of this wondrous connection between people and killer whales, as well as us. And here they are to tell them.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dine. I'm sitting over here on the right-hand side of the pool. I want to thank you all for joining us today with Dine. We are really excited that you guys took part in this program to be able to see our killer whales and learn a little bit more about how we interact with these incredible animals. So what you're looking at right now, we have 3 of our trainers interacting with 3 of our females. Across the stage here, you're going to see Amanda. She's interacting with Nalani. Now Nalani's learning a new behavior, so you're going to see her take some approximations, and we're going to talk about how we train not only our killer whales, but all the animals that we take care of here at SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, and Discovery Cove. Right in front of you, you have Kayla. Kayla's actually showing off one of the most important behaviors we do. This is called a blood draw position. So we've asked Katina, who's our matriarch, to roll over belly to the sky and to give Kayla her tail flukes. Now, why is that important? Because we can ask our killer whales to help us collect blood samples from them. Just like you would go to the doctor and give them your arm, we ask our killer whales to present their tail flukes. Our vets come in, take a nice little sample, we run it to our lab that's on site here at SeaWorld. We're able to run out the chemistries and kind of know where her blood level is, so that's awesome. If we look down at Morgan, Morgan's interacting with Malia. Malia is showing off that same type of behavior right there. I'm giving Morgan those tail flukes and allowing her to touch those flukes. So that's very important. Now it looks like Kayla's going to ask her to do this lateral lineup. This is another husbandry behavior. Husbandry just means health care. How many moms do I have out there? Raise your hand. Moms. Awesome, lots of moms. How many people have had an ultrasound or a sonogram for? All of my mom's hands should be in the air, yeah? So it's the same thing with Katina. Now we can go ahead and do ultrasounds or sonograms of all of our killer whales. We can look at their reproductive tracts. We can also look at their lungs. So this is a great way, especially for our younger killer whales, to be able to ultrasound their lungs to see how they're developing. So this is a great way of how our killer whales help us be able to take care of them. So they participate in their health care. Now if we look across the way, we're looking at this approximation. So what Amanda is asking Nalani to do, she's asking her to jump in the air straight up and down while spinning and go straight back down. So there's a lot of different components to that type of behavior. We want to challenge the killer whales to think, right? To be critical thinkers. And so this is part of that process. So what she's doing, she's sitting on the run. That target pole is telling her what place she wants her to come up. She's bringing it straight up. Nalani touched it and went straight back down. That's what she's looking for. You guys heard her bridge, right? That whistle? That whistle tells Nalani, good job, that's exactly what I was looking for. Come back to me, and some type of reinforcement might be available. So when we're training a new behavior, we're going to want to be reinforcing that behavior almost every single time. But once it's a trained behavior, we're not going to train it every single time, right? Or reinforce every single time because we already know it. So we look across the way, we have Kelly, who is doing something very awkward. Isn't that weird? What's she doing with a stick with yellow water in it? It's fluid, it's peeing. Yes, our killer whales can pee in a cup. This is awesome. This is a great husbandry behavior. So we're going to get husbandry or urine samples from all 3 of our female killer whales. And why would we want to do that? To see how healthy they are? Yes, what else? Why would we want to take my mom's? Why would we want to take a urine sample for females? I heard it. Pregnant, or we're tracking their cycle. We're seeing how they're cycling. We know that because of SeaWorld Orlando, we know killer whales cycle about every 40 to 43 days, 44 days. So this is one way we can do that. So we collect the urine sample from them every single morning, and we can track exactly where they are in that cycle. Now I'm going to brag over here a little bit. This whale is pretty awesome, Katina. The reason why I say Katina is pretty awesome, she's about 43 years old. She's had 7 calves. 7 calves, guys. Now the reason it's so important is, you see, before Katina gave birth at SeaWorld Orlando, scientists and researchers thought that killer whales were pregnant or had a gestation of only 12 months, only a year. Because specifically this whale in SeaWorld Orlando, we found out that it was not 12 months. In fact, it's about a year and a half, 18 months. We also found out how long they nurse. We thought that they were only going to nurse for about a year and a half. And once again, because of this whale that you are looking at right now, we found out that it's about 2.5 to 3, sometimes 4 years, depending on the bone of the calf. Now, the great part about this is that over the years, scientists and researchers have been able to learn more more about the mother-calf bonding than was ever possible with scientists and researchers trying to study them out in the wild. So this killer whale is near and dear to all of our hearts because of the amazing work that she's been able to contribute and we've been able to share. And in fact, Nalani is one of her daughters. So we have Nalani here. We also have Mikayo. Now, we're going to see that last little urine sample with Kelly, and then across the way, you're going to see that Amanda's just rubbing down Nalani. Now, this is one of the most kind of our favorite parts of our job, is that we get to build relationships with the killer whales. So whether it's Morgan splashing people with the animals, or just Amanda kind of hanging out and rubbing down Nalani, we know all the different personalities. That's important for us. Before I start teaching any behaviors or anything like that, we're going to build a rapport with them. We're going to build a relationship. We're going to learn what they like, and the things that they don't like. They're just like us in that they have different personalities. And Nalani and Malia, they really enjoy buckets of ice. For whatever reason, they like that. Katina, not so much. She'll spit it right back at you and say, don't do that again. You know, so it's all dependent on the animal, the relationship that we've built. Now, we might just have some of our trainers playing around and splashing. It looks like Morgan's taking you guys wet. Oh, are you good for vocals? Vocals, cool. So this is one of my favorite things that the killer whales can do. Just they make a bunch of different types of vocals. You might get splashed right, Kayla. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys see how her mouth is closed, right? Mouth is closed. All of that noise is coming from the top of her head, or that blowhole. It's not coming from her mouth at all. So they're not like us. See if Katina has any. That's my favorite one. It's called a predator. So what they do is they basically take that blowhole where they breathe from, right? And they manipulate that flap. And by manipulating that flap and blowing air out, that's how they're going to make a different sound. Once again, it's all from that hole on the top of their head. You can see, I didn't see what Amanda just did with Nalani, but she got really excited. So that's her showing that, hey, she did exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to really reinforce that. I'm going to yell, get excited with you, and make sure that we reinforce you heavily so you know that's exactly what I was looking for. Well, what do you guys think? Were you guys having fun? Yeah? Do you want to see if the killer whales can pay attention to you a little bit? Yeah, we'll stay focused with Katina and Malia. We'll let Amanda and Nalani do her thing over there. We'll start with this. So what we're going to have you guys do is that we're going to have the killer whales pay attention to you. Now, the killer whales have amazing eyesight above and below the water, so our trainers are not going to ask them to pay attention to us. Pay attention to you. So I need you guys, if you're willing to, go ahead and stand up. The more the merrier. It helps out our killer whales. What do you want to start with? What do you want to start with? Stop. Ooh. We're testing them now. We're testing them, which is great. So what you're going to do, we're going to do stop. So it sounds like how it is. You're going to pick those knees up as high as you can, and if you can be really loud, be really loud. But we're going to wait until Katina's in position. All right, looks like everyone's here. Okay, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Stop those feet. Get those knees up. Get the knees up. Get the knees up. Get the knees up. Go, 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 go. Katina's got it. Whoa, we got it. Good job, guys. That was awesome. Kayla, what would you like to do next? A hula. All right, so for the hula, what you guys are going to do, just watch your neighbors. All right, you're going to spin around in a circle 2 times and stop. What I'm going to ask though is that you don't keep your hands up, you keep your hands down by your side when you do this. All right, let's make sure we get our whales up for you.
Okay, ready? Start.
All right, ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Spin the circle. Spin, 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 spin. See if they get it. See it. All right, do you want to do one more? One more?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right, you guys ready?
What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Wait.
Wait, okay, double tap, wait. So on this one, what we're going to do, on the count of 3, you're going to We're gonna watch it again, actually. Go ahead and watch what Mo just did.
You see it?
So what Orcas asked Malia to do, she asked her to go ahead and repeat that behavior. So typically, if you guys want to sit down, you're more than welcome to sit down now. Thank you for joining us. What will happen is that if the whale does something that we didn't ask, we're going to pause. We're going to give him 3 seconds. And then as trainers, we know whether or not we want to re-ask that same question or just move on to something completely different. Now, if we re-ask that same question as trainers, we need to be confident that we know the whale is going to get it. If they're not going to get it, it's not worth our time, we need to move on. So we want to make everything as positive as possible. So it keeps, even though they might not have gotten it right, it tells them it's okay to get something wrong, we're going to move on anyway. Alright guys? Well, we hope that you've enjoyed this opportunity to learn a little bit more about our killer whale. Not only here at SeaWorld, but also Busch Gardens and Discovery Cove. If you have any questions, please feel free to join us and hang out, ask those questions. We're here to help you guys out in any way we can. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld Orlando. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you enjoy Dine with the Ladies and gentlemen.